you can read more about those on like City of Heroes or something. But I think I'm going to go with a stalker, just to show you a stalker, I guess. Over here you have your origin. I'm gonna go with magic. And then you have your primary attack powers. You have claws, dark melee, dual blades, electric melee, energy melee, martial arts, ninja blade, or spines. Sorry. I think I'm gonna go with electric. Then you have your primary powers. And like I said, if you feel like I'm not explaining everything, watch my City of Heroes one, and you'll understand what all this means. I'm just gonna go with Charge Brawl. And then you have your defensive powers. Okay, so I'm gonna go with electric just to make it even. But all these have different things that you can do with them, like... Well, you'll figure that out. They have different things that you can do with your powers, like... Electricity, you get charged armor. Conductive. Static, you know. These you get different ones, but... Hide is your very first power. It makes you turn invisible. Or hidden, which it'll say whenever you turn it on. And it's really fun. You'll see that in a second. Character creation. Really in depth. I'm just gonna randomize this guy. Like I said, if you want to see this character creation in action, see my City of Heroes video. It goes a little bit more in depth. I think I'm gonna make a more in-depth one. Well, no, I'm gonna go up here. Let's make him a zombie. Change that hair. No, I think I like that one better. The zombie looks kind of creepy. And then, what should I name this guy? I think I'll just name this guy Big Dude 1012. That's pretty good, I guess. And then you have your battle cry description. Now for this one, in my other video I said you probably shouldn't do the tutorial just because it takes long. This one I would do the tutorial if you're a newcomer or if you're experienced, because this one is a lot shorter. You don't have to run as far. You know, it doesn't take as long to do. It's more straightforward, you know, it gets it done. So I am going to enter the tutorial zone. And the tutorial zone here is Breakout. And that, instead of the other one, which is Outbreak, this is Breakout, which is where Arachnos, which is the villain side, the villain, you know, army, basically, is breaking out all the villains into the Rogue Isles. So you'll see Arachnos over here, like, attacking... Here's my first contact. You'll see Arachno soldiers out here just attacking, you know, police officers, other prisoners. Well, usually there are, but... And this girl's cowering. You can see how much different it is than City of Heroes. I think it looks better. Because one of the things they did is that they made everything look better in this one. You know, in City of Heroes, there's a lot of zones or areas you can go to. You know, there's a lot, you know, and you'll probably never even go to all of them. But in City of Villains, they only have, like, the main zones. They don't have hazard zones or, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, there is a lot less zones, but they make the zones look better. They look, I don't want to say beautiful because it is Villains, but... You know, they make them look, they put more detail into them, a lot more detail. You know, it's really impressive how nice it was. And I first started on City of Villains, and when I switched over to City of Heroes, I just didn't think it looked as nice. But, you know, that's just my opinion. But I think once you see this, you'll agree with me that it is really beautiful and, in a way. Down here we have an Arachno Soldier. Morbin. The Yard. Sorry about that, my still a sore throat, I guess. You got a stereotypical guy out here. Saki Tamaki. Okay, now I'm going to show you the first power you get, which is the hide power. Which, as you can see, I can run out here in front of these guys, they won't even notice me until I attack. Normally all these guys would be attacking me at once, and they're just running back and forth. Okay, I'm gonna attack this guy sitting down. As you can see, it'll do look, that critical that just came up, that's a lot more damage than it normally would have done. Like, watch. See, the first one I did, it did a lot more damage because I was hidden while I did it. So I did an assassin strike. I only have to kill 2 of these guys. But, your hidden power doesn't turn on until after combat or you're not under attack. And any enemy that's targeting you while you're not hidden and then you hide, he'll still be able to follow you a lot of the time. But, like, I'm hidden, but that's because I left combat. They weren't attacking me. So I was able to hide again without turning this on and off. You can just leave it on, you'll automatically hide again after a short period of time. And then once you hide again, you can come up and do another attack. It does a lot more damage. And then gotta run back to Saki Tamaki. And the hidden power, if you play City of Heroes and you're watching this, you've never played City of Villains before, and you have no idea what it's like. For Stalkers, the invisibility, or hidden power, isn't like the invisibility power pool set you get on City of Heroes. Oh god. It's not the same thing, because on City of Heroes, you know, you can have that power on, but you can't attack. You know, you have to turn it off before you do anything, and even then it doesn't really... All it really does is give you, like, a stealth bonus. This gives you a stealth bonus, but it also, it turns you invisible, and as you can see, you can attack with it. And, whoa. You can attack with it. Wow, you can use an attack power with it on, which is really the whole point of this, is to deliver assassin strikes, like I keep saying. And as you, there's one power on here, which is right here. This is the attack which is basically meant to go with your hide power. It's Assassin Shock, which it has a different name in every set, but it always starts with Assassin. And when you do it, it's made for the hidden. So it delivers massive damage when you're hidden, and it delivers, you know, not really as much when you're not. As you can see here, we have some longbow fighting some thugs or prisoners. It's kind of fun to watch sometimes. I don't know why they don't just jump the fence and attack me, but entering the mission. Oh, and I'm not sure if